I'm going to get to Brian in PA because he's going to set things off. And I promise you I won't get angry. I'm going to be cool. But first, let's go to David in San Jose. David in San Jose, go ahead, get whatever. Get it off your chest right now. And then we'll get to Brian in PA.
What's up, gentlemen? Good morning. How's everyone doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Not bad. All right, so I have a theory of why Steph doesn't get calls. So remember that game, I think it was, the 2017, 2018 season where they played, I think it was the Timberwolves, and Steph wasn't getting calls, and then somehow they came back, and Steph, and KD were laughing and pointing at the refs, and Steph gave that big old T sign. I think ever since then, the refs have a vendetta against Steph or the Warriors since then for mocking them. So I think that's why he doesn't get calls. And then secondly, to touch on Shasky's point of not bringing down Klay or they play different without Klay. Steph even said himself that he has to play more aggressive. So it's not that they don't need Klay; it's they play a different kind of style of ball.
Steph said he had to be
Look at
more
Moody.
aggressive.
Moody got 13 points, and so it's we just play different. So I think that's what Shasky's trying to say.
But listen, don't they play different when Draymond's not in the lineup?
Absolutely.
They play different when Curry's not there.
Totally different.
They play different without Andrew Wiggins. That's what happens when you don't have one of your star players. Curry was more aggressive, and he was chucking up a lot of shots yesterday without Klay Thompson because you're missing that guy coming off the ball. The spacing that Klay Thompson provides. Coming off the multiple screens. Draymond Green's game is different without Klay. All of a sudden, he's running that point forward, but Steph Curry without Klay Thompson is more of your traditional point guard, and he's holding the ball. All right, let's get to, I'm going to keep it positive. Brian in PA. I'm in a good mood, Brian. Good morning. Go ahead, spit what you got. Go ahead. Get it off your chest.
Yeah. How you guys doing?
Hey, Brian.
I'm doing good for now. Ask me in 60 seconds.
I think multiple things can be true. We can obviously appreciate what Klay was and his contributions, right? I think we can also have an honest discussion because the dollars count now, right? As we know, Lakeup does not want to carry the most gargantuan luxury tax every year. Clay's a $40 million. Is Klay Thompson a $40 million player anymore? Anyone that wants to make that claim has zero rooted in reality. Zero. He's maybe a $15 million player, maybe. A volume shooter at home who shoots well at home, doesn't shoot well on the road, doesn't play defense anywhere. And Jordan Poole, and as for the last month, Clay's been bad, period. He's been a shot-hunting chucker. And when he's missing early in the game, you just put your head down and you're like, oh, boy. Because he's right. It's like a gambler.
Brian. Real quick. I'll let you finish. Does anybody play defense on the road for this basketball team?
No, but the gap between Klay and Jordan and the strengths and weaknesses between them is dramatically willowed down.
Brian, real quick, Brian. You said that he's a shot hunter and he's been chucking the last month. You know what Klay's numbers was in the month of March?
Yeah, I don't care.
He shot 41% from the 3-point line in the month of March.
Okay, I mean,
he shot 41% from the 3-point line in the month of March, and 46.5% from the floor, and averaged 21 points a game and nearly 5 rebounds. What are you saying, Brian?
What I'm saying is Jordan is a far better and more effective player when he's a starter. We know that.
Okay.
And Klay's best version of himself this year occurred when Steph was out. When he was the focal point of the offense, when Steph was out, that was Klay's best stretch. And that was not the case in the past. The case in the past was those two sort of augmented and highlighted each other. That has not been the case this year. And so take that. $40 million, this team could fill a lot, with an expiring contract that you can move. You can get some pieces back. I mean, it's insane that this guy
So BPA. In a league that values shooting at an all-time high, you want to get rid of the best shooters in the league for other assets.
I want this team doesn't have, as we learned last night, this team doesn't have issues with offense, with Klay on the court or not. Okay? So if you can take a 40, I mean, Russell Westbrook got moved, guys, and they got legit pieces back. Okay? So if you can get 3 pieces back, maybe not, you're not going to get superstars, but guys that'll play defense, guys that are multi-position, versus a $40 million no defense chucker, I say you consider it. And like,
bye-bye. I can't do it. I just lost brain cells, dog. It's not factually correct. The guy shot 44% from the three-point line in the month of March, and people were saying he's chucking. He's taking as many shots as Jordan Poole and Steph Curry. At times, does he chuck? At times, does he get into his own bag? He admitted so. He admitted, I shoot too much. I try to shoot my way out of it, and that was awful.
He did admit
that. He does do that. He admits that.
Yeah. And I think, you know what? To be fair, Curry does it too.
Curry does it a lot.
Yeah. Now, Curry is obviously on another level, but like Curry does it too.
All right.
And Jordan Poole does it too.
The guy's leading the league in three-point makes. Okay, yeah, he makes $43 million. That was based off the strength of him playing at a high level.
Yeah.
We didn't know he was going to tear his Achilles. All right? But he's a $15 million a year player?
That I disagree with.
All right?
Especially given
in today's game, and the spacing that it provides.
Yeah, agreed.
Defensively at times. And look, I'm not hanging up on guys. I let Brian and PA talk a long time. I let him talk for 3 minutes.
But would you agree that there is a little bit of evolution as we're going forward, where you're trying, as you shape the roster around them,
right?
Like, let me I know it's positionless basketball, so it's a lot different. Like, Clay's a 2. They really don't have, like, Curry's not a 1. Curry's kind of a hybrid. He's a 1-2. Like, he's not even a 1. So this is a positionless basketball team. But that being said, how you shape the roster moving forward outside of this year, I do think it matters what you're putting out on the court alongside of Klay Thompson and Steph Curry to maximize both of their values. You need passers to get them the ball out on the perimeter, right? That's why Draymond fits so well with them. Why are you so frustrated?
I'm not. 757. Listen to this one.
What's that?
BPA was 100% right, 1,000% right. What he was saying was trade Klay for Bogdan from Detroit. Bogdanovich.
Well, let's forget the trade Klay. We're not trading Klay. I listened to what Brian's call was. I saw it on the side, and I kind of was giving you, because I got a couple of DMs. These aren't my opinions; these are DMs that I got last night. They're like,
why do we do this every time Klay's out and Poole has a good game?
Yeah,
we don't do this for 3 months. All of a sudden, Klay sits out, and here we go again. It's like clockwork. So
is there a coincidence that other guys step up, or is it just because there's more shots available?
You have to step up.
Yeah,
and there's more shots available.
Okay,
there's 16 shots available. Curry was chucking yesterday.
Yeah.
He's chucked a lot this year.
Yes, he has. When he's not been hot.
On Sunday, he was 2 of 14 for the three-point line.
Mm-hmm.
But why is it when Klay has a bad game, well, let's trade the guy. Let's trade him. And the whole defense thing. We want to pinpoint Klay's defense. Everybody on this team sucks defensively.
Outside of
Draymond Green, Looney, and Draymond.
Yes, there's like 4 guys. Well, and GP2 now.
Which is why you brought GP2 back.
4 guys, yes.
Because none of these guys can guard.
I agree with that.
Whether it's Poole, Klay, Curry. Nobody's guarding on the road. We're one of the worst road teams when it comes to defense.
Well, and I think the biggest thing why I'm so excited for the Wiggins return, I actually think it helps Klay the most. I think it takes pressure off of him on the perimeter defensively, and I think it helps the spacing. So instead of just catch and shoot, he's got less people on him. I think you have to honor Wiggins' attacking and his own three-point shooting. I think it balances the floor a lot better for Klay Thompson.
Guy just had his best month offensively in his career.
I think they need all
January. February. You need all of them. Exactly. They're all connected. They're all connected. They're all connected. Defending. What? Well, what? Go to the calls. It's all good.
One of the things that really annoys me.
Not going to get annoyed today.
The YouTube chat is moving faster than I've ever seen it move in my life.
I'm going to sit back, take these calls. We're going to talk to Dalton Johnson. 8:30. We'll talk to Tim Roy at 9:20. But this is what annoys me. And I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. But I'm in a good mood. I'm not going to let Brian and BPA derail the show. with that take. I'm sorry, I just disagree with it.
That's fair.
Junior, San Jose. I can't believe you threw it out there.
I didn't even throw it out there.
It's your fault.
I'm done.
I'm blaming you.
I didn't even throw it out there.
Junior, San Jose. San Jose, what's happening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, Bonte, Joe? How you guys doing, man?
What's up? What's going on?
Hey, man, I'm just mad, man. All these non-loyal fans. Klay Thompson, man. How could you even think about trading Klay? That's wild to me. We don't have 4 rings without that man.
Yeah.
What a game.
No, but all the roster moves need to be put on pause till the end of the year.
You say offense is not a problem for last night? OKC is one of the worst defensive teams in the league. They just are. They don't guard anybody. They're young. They don't defend. Scored 136 because you had to, because you gave up 120. So they didn't look like the defense was better yesterday. Give up 80 in the first half. Talking about. What are we doing? We're better than that, Dub Nation. We're better than that. Blue and Richmond. What's happening? Blue, what's going on?
Hello?
What's up, Blue?
Hello?
Blue, we got you. What's going on?
Fellas?
What's up?
Can y'all hear me?
Blue, we got you. Blue.
Top of the morning. Hey, Shasky, man, why you start this? Why you start this?
I didn't even start anything.
Man, I'm tired of the. Well, I'm not. You're not disrespecting Klay, but I get tired of the disrespect Klay gets. Game in and game out. I'm with you, Bonte. I'm with you 100%.
This is unbelievable. Hey, Blue, I haven't heard none of this for the last 3 months. And all of a sudden he misses a game. They score 136 against OKC, who's not even in the damn playing tournament. And all of a sudden it's trade Klay. Or maybe they play better without Klay. Why do we do this? Why?
This is the situation. You will miss him when he's gone. I'm telling you. We need to stop that when it comes to Klay Thompson. He needs his flowers. He needs his flowers for the time he's here. And I hope he retire Warrior. No way Klay should be going out the Bay. This is home for him. Chasky, yeah, you wrong for starting that mess this morning and got us going up. Got my blood pressure all high.
Mine too, Blue. Thank you for saying that. And you wouldn't even stand behind it. I couldn't even get the question out of you.
I asked you a question.
I didn't know what the question was.
I asked you a question, and then
you was all over the place.
Take.
I was like, what are you asking me? Gosh. You talk about loyalty as a fan base. Fans always say loyalty. That's why some fans get on my damn nerves. One of the most loyal players in your organization's history, coming off of 2 serious leg injuries. He doesn't play one game against the Oklahoma City Thunder, who give up 120 without even blinking. All right? It's a layup. Think about how many threes the Warriors have made against OKC this year. Fitz had it yesterday. Yesterday they made 23. They made at least 23s every single game against Oklahoma City this year. At least 20. That's 60 points from the 3-point line in every single game against OKC.
We should be celebrating how great they played in the fourth quarter, not breaking down who needs to go 6 months from now. I asked you why did all these guys have a good game? That's all I asked.
You were alluding to something because you brought Klay up.
You're insinuating. That's okay.
No, you brought Klay up,
Moody
Shasky.
had a great game.
You brought it up.
Because he didn't play. It was a late scratch.
And then Brian and you teased Brian and PA with that nonsense. He's just chucking it last month. Well, he shot 41%.
BPA. That was BPA.
He shot 41% from the 3-point line in the month of March.
And I didn't agree with that.
21 points a game. What are we doing? Come on. Gabi in Oakland. What's up?
What's up, fellas? I'm going to stay with Klay, Dre, and Steph all day till the wheels fall off. But I want to actually talk about Moses Moody's great game. I was so happy to see him on the court. This whole year, I'm like, where the hell is this guy? He was playing good minutes in the finals last year along with Kuminga. And you know what I was wondering about is the strength in numbers. Is that even the Warriors' motto anymore? Because I felt like this whole entire year, you got guys like Wiseman, Moody, now you got JaMychal Green on the bench. I don't feel like that strength in numbers culture is even there anymore. If it's not the motto of the Warriors, what is the Warriors' new motto? Because everybody's talking about identity. What's the Warriors' identity going to the playoffs? It's not strength in numbers.
What is it?
Next man up.
Identity. How do you call it?
Next man up, baby. Because that's what it's been all season.
It feels like the scrappers and the shooters, right? So you got like Looney, DDV, and GP2 and Draymond, like the scrappy guys, you know what I mean? And then you got the shooters, JP, Klay. I'd throw Wiggins in there when he returns, and Steph Curry.
Yep.
You like that?
I do like that. I'm really happy Wiggins is back in the building. I don't think we've talked enough about it. We've been talking about the game.
What did you think of his reception from the fans when they actually announced?
Dub Nation. It's classy. It's a classy fan base. It's a classy fan base. They represent their own players.
Yeah.
Well, except for Brian and PA, who wants to trade one of the most loyal players in the franchise's history. But, just out of the beat OKC, let's go ahead and start talking about trading Klay Thompson. We haven't got to the playoffs yet. What the hell are we doing?
This wouldn't be the first time that Brian in Palo Alto was also wrong about a Golden State Warrior. This is him last year during the playoff stretch.
Raymond's got nothing left. He doesn't.
Sorry, Brian. Had to do it to you, bud. Love you.
Hey, you show me an opinion
You know what?
that doesn't age well, and I'll show you my career.
Yeah, well, you know what? On the morning roast for 1 week only, I'm putting Brian in EPA or Palo Alto. It's not from EPA; it's from Palo Alto.
It's from University.
It's closer
Ave.
to Stanford. Yeah, than he is from.
Might be from East Palo Alto. You don't know.
You don't know. Maybe.
Shout out,
but you know what?
Peace Officer of the Year,
You know what?
Eric Bellato.
Hey, Eric Bellato. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
BPA is in Alcatraz for a week.
Ooh.
With that take. I'm sorry. He's in Alcatraz. You call Starny.
You think he's getting a public defender?
Call Willard Dibbs all you want to. Call Starny on this show. You're not allowed to call until next Wednesday.
Got to be better than that, Coach.
You got to be better.
So good. He's got an entire.
He's a good guy.
He's got an entire folder of drops.
No, I like Brian at PA, but you can't. Come on, man. They just scored 136. Let's look at Charles in Louisiana. Go ahead, talk.
Hey, Charles.
in Louisiana.
Hey, Charles.
And we're going to look up some numbers for Klay Thompson. Or look up numbers for OKC. I want to look at their
man. I appreciate y'all chat this morning. I
What happened there?
Who's cutting in and out, or I don't know what he's doing.
Louisiana. Call us back from down there in Louisiana. Calls are lighting up. That's what BPA does do. He lights them up. 888-957-9570.
Got to be better than that, Coach.
Well, believable.
And then he hopped in the chat to defend himself.
I'm done.
Well, that's when you know you're taking an L, when you got to go there and start. No, I'm not a Warriors employee. I work for NBC in 95.7 The Game. I may represent the Warriors, but I'm not. I've been on this stance all year. Why would I trade Klay Thompson, one of the better shooters in the league?
Provides incredible spacing. And he carried them offensively for multiple
We want
months.
to point at defense, his defense. Who else plays defense on this team? Outside of Draymond Green, Looney, and DiVincenzo.
Well, I think his his defense has evolved in the sense that they're not asking him to do what they did prior, and I think that the way that Kerr has managed his defense has actually played more to his strengths, which is the rebounding and his lower body and things like that, as opposed to him being out on the perimeter on an island against small electric players. That's just not who he is anymore.
Very strong in the lower body. He could guard post players, so you're good there. OKC's defensive rebounding, 21st in the league. Opponents rebounding, 30th in the league. So they don't rebound, number one. Opponents' points per game. Oklahoma City is 21st in the league and giving up 116.5 points. All right? Let's not act like they beat the Milwaukee Bucks last night. They beat the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are fighting for their lives. All right? Let's not get crazy here.